Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Lauren, one of Festival's dietitians, and we have two very special guests with us here today. We have Amy Bailey, who handles all our social media accounts at Festival Foods, and also her son, Nolan Bailey, who is 7 years old. And we are talking about family meals today and getting your kids in the kitchen cooking.
And what better way to do that than mac and cheese, right?
Mm-hmm. So, Nolan, what are some of your favorite foods?
Grilled cheese, mac and cheese, lots of cheesies.
Lots of cheesy stuff. So what about broccoli? Maybe not so much? Well, we'll keep broccoli out of it then today.
Yay.
But we are going to make this recipe just a little bit healthier, but still really yummy, by adding something called Greek yogurt. I'm sure you know what yogurt is, right?
Yeah.
But what about Greek yogurt? Not so much.
No.
Well, Greek yogurt is really good for us, and it's going to help make the mac and cheese really creamy and really cheesy. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so to start off with mac and cheese, we have whole wheat cooked macaroni. And Amy, I know you've mentioned that sometimes you make this ahead at home to save some time.
I mean, doing a whole pot like this is such a good time saver because you can kind of take care of 3 or 4 meals at one time.
Yes.
Which, is just super helpful. And then if you want to throw in some chicken nuggets later in the week and just pop those in the microwave, all of a sudden you have a full meal and you're sitting at the table within just a few minutes.
Yes, that's definitely something that's really great, especially when you're rushing to get dinner on the table at home. So we have the whole wheat noodles here, and they're nice and warm, so if we start adding in some of the ingredients, it should get all really cheesy and gooey for us. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nolan, so what do you think about adding this cheese in there? This is just shredded cheddar cheese.
Really good.
Good. You want to dump it in and get mixing?
Yep.
All right. There's a lot of cheese in there. This is about 2 cups of cheese. Wow, you're doing a great job.
There you go. You want to use the spoon to get the
I can
rest
help
out?
you too.
There you go.
Oh, you did a good job.
Wait.
A little bit more.
Oh, more. All the cheese. There we go.
Perfect. All right. So now you want to start mixing that up a little bit. Get it in there.
Oh. Some cheese will fly.
Yeah.
You want to do one hand on the pot and one hand with the stirring?
Yep.
So recipes like this are a really great way to get kids of all ages in the kitchen. I mean, there's something that everybody can do no matter what the age. It just really depends. So with Nolan being 7, mixing is a really great thing. That's really easy, and he's doing a really great job at it.
And I think it might be helpful, too, to get them excited about eating something that they might normally have because they help make it. So they might, feel more ownership about it and be less likely to say, oh, that's not so good.
Sure. No, that makes complete sense. There's a lot of things that say that. And Nolan, is this kind of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a little fun? You're doing a great job. Look at all that cheese getting really melty.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Well, we do watch a lot of cooking shows at home, so I think Nolan is tapping into his inner Chopped contestant self to try it.
That's great. All right, Nolan, I think you did a good job mixing up that cheese. So how do you feel about adding in the Greek yogurt? You're going to give it a try? Hopefully it just jumps in there. So this is we're using a full-fat Greek yogurt, but you could certainly use a non-fat as well. And this is essentially just replacing the butter in the recipe. That's good.
Now it's mixing.
So we start mixing that up so it should get nice and
Creamy and whippy.
There you go.
And too, with the Greek yogurt, we're adding protein in, right?
Yes, so Greek yogurt has double the amount of protein as regular yogurt, and it's something that's really nice to add to a pasta dish to make it a little bit more hearty, because if we added butter, for example, that would just be adding fat and no protein. So this is definitely adding protein, and I know you mentioned that sometimes you guys would add chicken in or other things.
And just to feel good about if it just so happens to be just the mac and cheese, then I'm kind of a protein fanatic where I feel like a piece of protein has to be on every plate. So just knowing that it's already in here, I have to be kind of less crazed about trying to find something else to go with it.
Absolutely. And using the whole grain pasta, too, helps to add some protein as well.
Big stir around. There you go.
That's looking pretty good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, so last but not least, we have some seasonings to add in. So these are just going to give it a little flavor. So you can add that one in. That's some onion powder.
Whoa. Onion.
Perfect. And that's salt and pepper. And then that's garlic powder. Can you smell them at all?
Mm-hmm.
Smell good?
Yep.
So you're going to mix that up.
Do you think this is something that we can try at home now?
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, and you've really made this all yourself, besides the noodles. It's pretty cool. Something else, too, if your kids are a little bit more willing to do the green stuff or some veggies, you could certainly add those in as well, or even just to make this as an adult meal. It's really, good for you. It's lightened up a little bit, and then if you add some veggies in and even some chicken or other protein, this is really an adult-friendly meal as well.
Okay, should we get it in the bowl and have a taste?
You did an awesome
Look
job.
at that.
So now you got to taste your cooking.
Oh man, what do you think? Grab a fork.
I see some good cheese on there,
There's
that's
a lot
for sure.
of cheese.
You like it? Good job. That was all you.
Lots and lots of cheese.
Well, you did a great job cooking it, Nolan. Did you think that was fun?
Mm-hmm.
So now we can do this all the time, and no one can take care of his own dinners.
Nolan's the new cook at home. And that's our kid-approved recipe today. And remember, you can always eat well with Festival Foods.
Bye.